Welcome back to Arcanum, where we're lost in the desert. I'm your host, the Social Solipsist. The sorceress beast is nowhere to be found. Fortunately, we're never quite stuck. Okay. Is there no way... That looks promising over there, but I don't think I can walk that way, can I? No. Oh, maybe I can. Huh. That's interesting. The heck is this? It looks like it's supposed to be a path. It also looks like... You know what this reminds me of, actually? This reminds me of making custom maps on in Civ 3. If you were way too into that, and like me, and you just say, like, give me raw sand to start, and then I will... Or raw desert to start, and then I will place everything else. That's what that looks like. Suddenly textures. Well, this... Hold on, what was that? That's a chest. Well, in that case... we might just have to try and open it. Oh, wait a minute, I've got spells for this. Let's see if they work this time. They do not. What the fuck is the point of this? You suck. Fuck you, magick. You know what I just realized? Some episodes ago I was agonizing over the fact that I thought I had lost my lockpicks. I once again forgot that items put in the hot slots disappear from your inventory. Wait, what? Wait. Stop that. What are you doing? Go in the... God damn it. So. God damn it. Okay, let's not be dumb. Not that. Whatever, that's fine. Gold. It's not an insubstantial amount of gold, but it's still just gold. Walk away, man. Just walk away. I was led to believe that the sorceress beast was supposed to be around here somewhere. Oh, there we are. Those look like footprints. Just when I was about to lose hope. Okay, guys, how fucked up is this thing? How far do I have to track it? Oh, that's... Wow, that's, I mean, I'm more curious about this building. But that thing's also pretty fucked up. Weapons ready, everyone. This thing's weird. What? What did it cast on me? Thank God my team is good. Oh, maybe it was just a glitched animation. Well, that was pretty weird. Unidentified gauntlets, unidentified ring. You can keep the shield, I don't need it. What's up with this, like, weird metal-plated stone building with gilding? Weird. Okay. Which guard is it that told me he needed this cleaned up? Oh, you know what? Baneful gauntlets. Plus 100% to all of the resistances, it looks like. Except for poison. Minus 100% poison resistance. Poison and fatigue damage over time. Wow. Charmed ring. It's actually pretty sweet. To the point where, even though I'm not a magic user, I'll probably put it on, just because all resists up. I'll deal with that later. What's up? I dispatched the Sorceress Beast for you. Spectacular. A small community thanks you. Here's a token of our appreciation. You don't want proof? Are you guys all idiots? Yeah, I agree, Ice Maker. I agree. Well. Yeah, I know. I know, man. Well, that seems like the last of the stuff for this location. What the fuck is that? That was the token of their appreciation? I assumed they gave me some shitty gold. What is that? Poison heal rate times 2, bad reaction adjustment minus 5. That's not a thing. Here's the problem. Those are not stats that I have, right? I don't have a poison heal rate stat. I have a vague sense of how long it takes me to be unpoisoned, but I don't have that stat. Now, the fact that it's a multiplier instead of a percentage thing makes it, like, less important. But then, what the fuck is bad reaction adjustment? Is that just... Is that a minus 5 to all reactions? Because that's not what the text says. It's probably what the text means, but it's not what the text says. When you're talking about stats, I mean... These are the... Like, let's just ignore the game entirely and look at it from a coding standpoint. in the code behind this game, there are numerical values attached to algorithms attached to like reference, like you know, human readable references, human readable statistical variables. And so maybe at the very least that should say reaction -5. If that's what that means, right? It's shorter, it's simpler, it's just more clear what it means. Unless that's not what it means. And then if that's not what it means, then what the fuck? What does it mean? You're at 72 right now. If I put this shit on, you're still at 72. So it's not even that. I don't know, man. You actively worked to make this worse. Right? Like, maybe it wasn't your intention, but the result is you actively made this worse. You had to think about a new thing to call this that was not a term already used anywhere else in the game, as far as I have seen. And not only did you spend time creating something new, that new thing doesn't... Whatever. I should avoid dwelling on it, but it's kind of my thing. Well, I think that's the last of this whole area, is it not? Investigate the Wheel Clan. Tell the Wheel Clan. Go back to Cumbria. That's it. Well, I suppose it's time to go. This shitty little island has been weird for enough episodes. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Ahoy, laddie, what have you found about the Black Mountain Clan? Plenty, but what's happened here, Captain? Who are these men? Bloody inmates, blah blah. We saw this a couple of episodes ago. What's up with you, dock worker? How do I book passage? I still didn't get to go to the northern coast of... I wanted to go... I can't even look at the map. Shit. I wanted to go on the other side of the mountain range. Past the little cape where the princess crashed her ship. Because there's obviously a bunch of shit over there, but... I don't know how to get there. Do I have to wait until I go meet the Wheel Clan and then I, like, go through the mountain? Maybe that's it. It seems awfully weird, though, because there's, like, now at least, like, a half a dozen missions. Or not a half a dozen missions, but at least half a dozen references to stuff on that side that I cannot get over to yet. I forgot that I could boat to Tarrant. God damn it. Gotta do this the hard way. It's not fucking blocked. Don't do this to me, game. Can't believe I have to walk my ass out of town. Although, maybe I should just go to Tarrant. Well, it's too late now. Apparently my characters won't stop. Was there anything else I had to do in Ashbury? I don't believe so. I need to go to Cumbria, to Durnholm, specifically. Forgetting the names of things because they keep mixing up cities and states and city-states and old names and new names and whatever else. I am kind of curious. It'd be nice if Durnholm did not just... was not just depressing place to be number 12. Am I stupid? Is this not the way out of town? There we go. Yeah, I should have just gone to Tarrant. I don't know why I did this the hard way. Whatever. I really did this the hard way. Why can't you people boat me over to Blackroot or Durnholm? Not part of the kingdom? I don't even know if Ashbury's part of the same kingdom. What do you... It's not fucking blocked. Okay. This is thrilling. I'm glad we still get to look at the pig. Speaking of pig wine, this is not pig wine, but pig wine. I bought more pig wine, because why would you not buy pig wine? Wow, we've been traveling for like a month. Well, at least a couple of weeks with nobody attacking us. Of course, as soon as I say that... just kill him. What a waste of life. Not to suggest he has value, but like... there's inherent value in a human body. Could have been harvested. What? I genuinely don't even know if that was one guy or two. I'm just baffled. Making up for lost time on the spawns here. Good to have you back, Kites. Thanks. Good Lord. Are we quite done? You know, I could probably take another crack at the ancient maze sometime soonish. Were there any boats here? I don't remember. I'll have to double check. I think the docks were not available. After that long ass walk, I'd be ashamed to do it again. You know what? I should check and make sure everybody's still got their fucking gear. Okay. Y'all pass. What's up, Liana? Not you. Liana. Greetings, Liana. How do you have you a moment? I've talked to her about everything else already, right? Yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm departing because I want to wait 2 more hours so I don't have to listen to the fucking roosters. Bring news of Maximilian, Liana. Her eyes widen, unbelieving. Oh my god, Maximilian? I never dreamed that he was still alive. Where? Where is he? He is on the Isle of Despair. Go to the story. Oh, right. I was gonna say, we didn't have a quest to find him for her. It was the other way around. I see. There's determination in her eyes and hope. Thank you, friend. Thank you, my friend. My father would have been so happy. He used to talk of Maximilian endlessly, saying how Cumbria would have been even greater had he taken his rightful place on the throne. She looks to the east. Perhaps that might still come to pass. I will go and return with the true king. I certainly hope so. Farewell, Liana. See, that sounds like an interesting story. I have no idea what's going on in this story. The like bringing home a reluctant old man who doesn't want to be king. That sounds like an adventure I want to go on. What the fuck is this? It's like one of the most common and most aggravating sins in plot writing for me is, why are you telling me about a story that is better than the one we're in? Right? Why are we hearing about this one if that one is more interesting? Why are we watching or playing or reading this one if the other story, the side story that they're like just making reference to, is so much more interesting and has so much more potential? Just it's very common and upsetting. Okay. We still can't get to Knatha because it's on the other side of that mountain range, like I mentioned. I don't know if I should go back to Tarrant to try to follow up with what's his nugget? The steam engine baron? It feels like the right thing to do, but also, what has he done for me lately? Okay. Wheel Clan. Boy, it sure would be nice if I could click here and it would find its own path, but no, I gotta do it the dumb way. Ugh. Get to that bridge. Get over here. Get to this bridge. Get to this bridge. Get to the Wheel Clan. Because Knatha is over here. Yeah, something tells me this opens up the rest of this area as once I deal with the Wheel Clan. Which, while annoying, especially the, like, this is clearly passable. It's not very common for geographic formations, like severe geographic formations like mountains, to go to the sea like that. That's just generally doesn't happen. It gets eroded, or like the tectonic forces don't cause that in those areas. That you don't. Anyway, the fact that you can't get around is annoying, but I suppose it makes sense that this will open up all this other stuff. Still don't understand why I couldn't get to the Vendigroth Wastes, though. I mean, this is just as connected as this, right? If it's not, you should draw it differently. Let's go. We don't stop for rats. Keep moving. We don't stop for kites either. They're just rats with walking on their hind legs. And inflected with... Oh, come on. This is literally just plain grass. I mean, if I complain too much, I'm sure the game will spite me and drop like a bunch of level 40 demons on my ass. I forgot to go look at the maze again. Oh well, we'll come back to it. As I recall, the things there were pretty badass anyway, so maybe I'm still not ready. Or so I excuse myself. Fuck you. Didn't I just kill you? Didn't I just kill you? Swear to God, if I find one more Rattata in this fucking tall grass, I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh, good. It's it's a Rattata and 2 Zubats. Okay, they're actually doing some damage. But only by virtue of the fact that this combat system is broken as shit. You know, I haven't noticed if Gar has been leveling up. You know, there are so many people out to kill me, you'd think at some point I would have seen, like, open recruiting to murder myself. Right? That'd be a fun mission. Take a contract to kill myself. Try and claim. For Christ's sake.
Greetings, traveler.
Oh, Jesus.
It seems to me that you're looking for answers. Perhaps it is time that I answered them for you.
I guess so, level 50 apparition that's, like, 8 feet tall. What? Who are you?
Don't you know? Are you not the reincarnation of Nazareth? Has it been so long that you don't recognize your old nemesis? Or perhaps you're not the living one after all, merely a puppet playing his role.
Ah, you must be Aranax.
So, you remember me, do you, Nazareth? Do you remember what I did to your pathetic elven council? Do you remember when all of Arcanum shook before my power? Be warned, they will do so again. I have come to bring you a message.
All I can think of is the guy at his just the former quarterback at his 10-year high school reunion going, "Yeah, you remember how cool I was? I'll be cool again."
The message is this. Whether you are the living one or not, whether or not the coward Nasruddin hides in your bones or still rots in his grave, the inevitable will still come to pass. I am returning. It has already been set in motion, and there's nothing you can do about it. I am returning, and all will fall before me. Everyone you know, everyone you love.
This is an interesting choice. You bastard, face me as a warrior.
See my power.
Oh.
Do you yet understand?
Oh.
Perhaps
I thought they were dead.
More clear. No one is safe, traveler. No one. Not even you.
Aranax!
Remember what I have shown you here. Remember and tell the world. Aronax is returning to Arcanum, and nothing will ever be the same. Farewell.
Well, it's pretty bad that the subtitles disappeared first, then he disappeared, then his audio disappeared. The filter they use on his voice is a little bit lazy, but in terms of like, hey, what's an easy way to just make a voice sound sort of ethereal, it's fine, I guess. I do appreciate that they don't make him like, despite my joke about the high school quarterback, I appreciate they don't, make him too cliche. He's like, yeah, I'm coming. I'm not gonna just like scream about it though. He makes good on his threat immediately. Like, hey, here's a demonstration of my power, which, lots of villains are all bark and no bite. He seems to have genuine and thoughtful, I guess is the word I'm gonna use, malice in his heart, and not particularly nuanced, but there's something there. Weird of him to show up now. I mean, in terms of the arc of the plot, yes, but also, does anybody remember the part where we were supposed to, where Virgil is a follower of this whole religion thing, and we're supposed to find Elder Joachim and all that jazz? I don't know that we even have a quest to do that anymore. I don't think we do. Ogden wishes to... Did I fuck that up? When did... Well, that's never gonna happen, so that probably should have failed. That's interesting, though. Yeah, so we don't have a quest to do that shit, but, like, remember back on January 1st? Where the Panari Monk approached us. Yeah, I mostly forgot about that too. I mean, Virgil's still fucking with us, and there is obviously more to him than currently meets the eye, but like, why have we've had all these side quests and no development in any of the characters since their initial like micro arcs when we first meet them. It's pretty bad. I mean, granted, I don't know the full scale of this game. Maybe we're only a third of the way through this game, which, well, that's a concerning thought. But like, I mean, maybe it's just real slow to start, and this is like the beginning of the second chapter, so to speak, of 3, and it's about to like open up dramatically or something. But boy, not having like any development. If this whole section, this whole part that I've played thus far has all been like intro to the world and the places, and your initial party, it's taken a while. I mean, I don't know what my actual time on this game is thus far. It's clearly not, it's not technically nearly as long as it seems given the release rate of these videos, but it's not insubstantial either. And there's been a lot of like doddering around, not doing a whole lot productive. So I don't know. I'm curious to see where we end up in the next couple of episodes. Well, and going forward, obviously, but especially in the next couple of episodes. I think meeting the Wheel Clan is going to be a little bit make or break for me in terms of like, boy, is this worth exploring, or is this just going to keep puttering on, just determined to continue existing. Anyway, try not to be a bummer about it. I'm going to call that this session. So next time on Arcanum, we will enter the Black Mountain Clan's stronghold, and find out what's what and who is what and where is why and how. Sure, yeah. Yeah, that'll work.